Hello and welcome to episode 107, entitled Importance of Self-Care. Now, in episode 105, it was Wake Up to a Positive Life. Episode 106 was Elevate Your Life with a Positive Approach. So in other words, wake up and then continue. This is about self-care, importance of self-care. My name is Vierheller, and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today, we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. There's two things, though. You want to be able to take care of your body, which is your health. In taking care of your body, you need good exercise. You need proper food and nutrition, and you need sleep. These are three things that people many times ignore or shortchange themselves. And it's heartbreaking because you have the ability to control all three. So take care of your body. And if you do that, you're going to feel better by and large, and that leads into the mind and emotions. There is no dividing line between the mental and the physical. There's no dividing line. It all overlaps. In fact, great athletes reach the pinnacle of their sport, and they'll tell you, and there are countless examples of this, they'll say it's mental at this level of the game or at this level of the activity. It's more of a mental thing. Because when a person is a professional like that and they've reached the ultimate skill level, then it becomes very mental. So it's important to have a proper approach mentally to what you're doing. How can you do that? Everybody talks about principles. You want to make sure you're living your principles. Trust, integrity, honor, trustworthiness. These are principles that are universal, and my guess is that your best friend has. And that's why that person is your best friend. You trust them. You know they'll listen to you. They're compassionate. They'll empathize. They'll celebrate your victories and be there in your darkest hours. That's what a friend is. But those are principles. So identify your principles and ask yourself, what is my purpose? If you come into a difficult situation, what is my purpose here? What is I want after this event is concluded? What environment do I want? What relationship do I want after this difficult time? Ask yourself too, what do I want? What is it I want here? Do I want to be yelling at my wife? No, of course not. I want a kind, loving, intelligent, supportive relationship. Mutually supportive, mutually kind. Another thing that you'll finally ask, after you ask, what is my purpose? What is it I want? Then you come to the key question of what needs to be done? What needs to be done in order to move forward, in order to take care of yourself? If you want to give your best, you must be at your best, which means you must be healthy. You have to get good exercise, good rest, good food. You have to stimulate your intellect, challenge it, always grow. And remember that there are 4 things in life that we all have to work with, that we have to deal with on a daily basis. This is every human on the planet. First one is time. Well, we can't control time. Second one is nature. If it's cold out, you wear a jacket. If it's rainy, you have an umbrella. Nature, we can't control nature. Third is other people, and you cannot control other people. Right there, that realization that you cannot control other people is a key element to self-care. In this age of social media, it can become almost debilitating if you listen to all the negativity. If somebody's criticizing you, you can say, thank you. What do you suggest I do? If they fail to come up with an idea or a suggestion or a positive action that you can take, it's a waste of your time. All they're doing is criticizing, and any fool can criticize. One of my favorite sayings is, any fool can criticize. That means from a small child to an elderly person, any human can criticize. I don't like it. But it takes imagination and creativity to create a solution, and courage to implement that solution. I ask myself this all the time. Where am I in this progression? Am I just complaining without a solution? Do I have the courage to implement that solution? What's best for me? What do I need? What do I want? What is my purpose? What do I need to do right now? Take care of yourself. Again, if you want to give your best, you must be at your best. And only you can take care of yourself. So please, take care. Thanks. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.